Yeah, g'day and welcome back to Mate Machine. Just a quick vid this time on the MK2 Escort. This is about the schematic, which I've managed to cut and paste the old school way of doing it, like with scissors and glue and some pens and that, and really with the help of EV West in California. They helped me a lot to try and nut out and really get down the schematic for the car. So let's have a look at what I've done. Okay, here it is. So what I basically did was I got a schematic from EV West from their the Hyper 9 schematic that they had, and which was kind of out of date because it had a different control for the BMS. And then anyway, I ended up cutting out, you can see here I've cut out bits and glued them on, and then just added to it and kind of rearranged it. This is about version 6, I think, and we went through a number of changes. And then because it's taken me so long to do this, that technology changes so fast, and Thunderstruck, which make these units, this is an MCU, there was an EVCC, which is which is an EV charge controller, which we used, but then that's gone not out of date, but this is a better unit. This is a more modern unit, the MCU, and this controls the BMS as well as a charge controller and so on, you know. So basically you've got this is a contactor box here with the main contactors. It's the main contactor, the shunt. It's got some 3 fuses there. Anyway, that's kind of the main high voltage control box. And this represents the battery, the high voltage battery with the switch, cuts it off, big fuse in there. Then the BMS, we had to change one of the BMS to a satellite BMS. They hook together, and then that comes from the MCU that controls that. What else is here? This is the charger, you know, which comes off of the battery, charges the battery through the contactor box. These squiggly lines are the CAN bus. The CAN bus is like the digital controlling system. You got the forward reverse switch over here. It's the throttle. There's the regen braking switch. These are the 2 displays. This is the state of charge display, and then this is the back end of a system, you know, display basically. You've got the motor there, 3-phase wires going into it, and then these are all the connections to the controller, the main controller here. A few other old this is the inertia switch. So this is from the key switch. That's the main power that starts the whole thing going. So inertia switch, if we have a crash and that trips, then it cuts power to the whole system. Got an emergency stop button, which is a requirement here in New Zealand to have some sort of way of disconnecting power to the motor from the driver's seating position. You could probably do that with this big switch, which is right next to the seat. But anyway, I'll probably put a emergency stop button or whatever, disconnect button. What else? That's the charge port. Yep, charger. This is just a lamp to say that the system is on and running. There's a buzzer when we, what does that indicate? It indicates when there's a problem with the battery voltage. So if you're going along the road and that starts buzzing, stop, turn off. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. It was really great to have help from Michael Breen from EV West. Those guys are absolutely fantastic. I fully recommend going with them if you have to. If you're doing a project like this, they've been really supportive. Great company to deal with. Yeah, can't speak highly enough of EV West. They've got a lot of equipment there you can buy, and a lot of answers, which is fantastic. So there you have it. That's the schematic for the EV Esky. Can't wait to start wiring it up, which is kind of in the future. But anyway, it was really good to get my head around the whole thing and, you know, to move us forward and to have a good knowledge of what we're doing here. Very good. Okay, sorry it's taken so long to get a update out. I've been installing bits into the car. The plan is to do that and then pull the thing apart and get it ready for paint. So there should be another video coming shortly, hopefully. Been busy with life stuff in the middle part of this year, so I haven't really done much on it. But hopefully that'll change and we can crack on. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching, subscribe and all that carry on. And I'll see you in the next video.